For the people who just don't know, my name is Crimson, and this is a raw red moment. I'm going. I'm going to try to make this a weekly thing, right? Of things that I wanted to talk about throughout the week. So hopefully I can keep this going. At least a weekly thing of me talking. Hoping people like it and people enjoy it until I can get more content up. Just a heads up, I did get the new DLC for Destiny 2, Curse of Osiris, right? I did get it, right? But I only got it like recently, like just because I got extremely lucky and was able to get my hands on a few extra dollars so that way I can enjoy this new content. No, I'm not going to do a let's play of it because it's extremely short, and though I have problems with it, that being that it reused, as far as I can tell, now it reused two of its storyline aspects as strikes, which doesn't make any sense. Why in the world would you be lazy enough to put aspects of the story as strikes or three fire team strikes, which is I don't know. I don't know, but as far as I know, the story was pretty fun, right? I guess I kind of get it in the fact that it's dealing with the vets, and the vets have like this time manipulation factor about them, where they can recreate things over and over again, or Cyrus can sort of do that too. I don't know, right? I kind of don't, but I still don't. I still don't like it. I find it dumb. I was going into the heroic strikes thinking that it's going to be some kind of, some kind of new thing, right? Some kind of new thing, some kind of new aspect to the game, or not aspect, but new kind of like arching storyline to the game, but it's not. So I haven't done the new raid or new upgrade to the raid as of yet. Just like I said, I just recently got the DLC, so I'm kind of like on my grind now of trying to unlock things and trying to get weapons. And of course I'm trying to get the Crimson hand cannon, because for the people who just don't know, my name is Crimson. So it'd be kind of meta to have a gun called Crimson and my name is Crimson, even though I spell my name differently. Anyway, whew, man, what a week it has been. Recently found out. I think I talked about. I don't know. I did a whole bunch of recordings, and I put out one. I don't remember which one I put out, but well, I do know which one I put out, but I don't remember if I stated in that video about the situation that was going on in Canada with Laura University. Right, recently found out that the teacher assistant's lawyer found out that there was no formal complaint against the teaching assistant that sparked the meeting that she had with the administrators that she recorded, which started this whole controversy. If you can understand that, basically no one complained about the video that the teacher assistant played in the classroom. So the administrators didn't have no reason to go after her because of a student, right? So for those of you who don't know, here's the story. There's this university in Canada called Laura University, right? There is this teacher assistant that wanted to do a debate on I believe it was set gender and uh, gender identity politics or something along those lines. Someone talk about gender, right? So she played a video which featured Jordan Peterson talking to a another professor that was on both sides. If you don't know who Jordan Peterson is, Jordan Peterson is a professor from the University of Toronto, I believe, who was very adamant about not calling trans people different pronouns other than he or she. He felt that it was infringement on his free speech, and he wasn't about to play in those maple leaf made up words because one, there's way too many of them to catch up, and two, he's too old to be playing, you know, too old to be doing that. So it felt like it was going against his freedom of speech. So that was a huge controversy. Anyway, she played a video, right? It's all over YouTube. Just search Jordan Peterson. You'll find it. It's him on the talk show against some bald guy. And she played the clip of it, and the class had a discussion about it, right? She, according to her, there was no problems with the class. Everybody was engaged. You had people on one side and other people on the other side, and it was a fairly tame, healthy discussion on gender politics. And it was, and her, it was her belief that it was something that will prepare students for the outside world, the real world, where they would have these discussions, right? So after that, she was called into an office and kind of reprimanded for showing that video, saying that it was problematic. There's a 40-minute audio. There's 40-minute audio of that video. There's she recorded that meeting that she had with the administrators about showing that video in class, right? And I listened to the whole thing, and it's basically they're saying that you can't show. We don't want you to show these students that video or show Jordan Peterson and those people of the light, because Jordan Peterson is compared to Hitler and as a Nazi, and the students aren't able to handle these type of things, blah blah blah. She recorded it and released it to the internet, which blew up. And the reason why she was in that meeting, according to the administrators, is because the students had complained, but it was found out recently that there was no complaint. So why was they reprimanding her for showing a video? How they find out about the video, right? Now, my idea is that either one, they found out through word of mouth, right? They was going around. They find out through word of mouth. Like somebody told somebody, someone probably overheard someone talking about it, and then reported it to the administrators and blah blah blah. Or they had someone in the class who told them about it. Basically, it's still word of mouth, right? Which makes this even worse, right? That no one complained about it, right? No one really complained about it that was in the class, right? If we're going off my first assumption, they was in the class. No one complained about it from inside the class, but they took it upon themselves to go after her and reprimand her for showing the thing on Jordan Peterson, right? Because it went against their sort of narrative. And if you listen to the professors, they're all in this kind of camp. Is that I feel, this is my opinion of them, is that they want these students to be a certain way, right? To have these certain ideas and not be able to deal with they're, they're teaching these kids to be a certain way, which will inhibit them to critical thinking, thinking for themselves, and having meaningful debates about these certain topics. Right? They basically de-arming them for the real world. They want them to believe that this college life is real life. But when they get out into the real world and find out that people don't think the way they want you to think, or people don't think the way you think they think, right? Then it's just going to be a huge problem. I think I said this before, but man, these colleges, these universities are super, super bad. Which I'm concerned about my family. I got a couple. I got family members in college right now, right, and I'm very concerned about their well-being. Their mental well-being. What in the world are they teaching these kids, right? These young people, like, what are they teaching them, and how they interpret things? I know my people in my family are smart. Most of them. Most of them are smart. At least the ones in college are relatively smart, right? And not going to fall into this social justice trap. But what about their friends, right? What about their friends and how they feel and stuff like that? It's just a huge, huge deal. And right, so man, I thought of something and I forgot. I forgot exactly what I was going to talk about. But man, what was it? Don't you hate that? I hate that, man. I have something that I want to talk about, right? And I think about it, and for that split second, it's just gone. Oh yes, it's the porn star, right? The porn star, right? This kind of all links together, right? The porn star who uh what's the word, when who committed to who uh man, I'm trying to think of the word. I can't think of the word now. I know what I want to talk about, but I can't think of the word. That it means that the person is allegedly, yes, allegedly, that's the word. Okay. Oh man, I love me. I love me. I really do. The porn star who allegedly killed herself after having a spat on social media about not wanting to sleep, not wanting to do a scene with a guy who has done gay porn. Which this one kind of baffles me, right? Because I had this discussion with one of my peoples, right? It's like, okay, these SJW feminist movements, right, love to kind of promote how you these people, that the people of the LGBT community have the right to be gay, lesbian, trans, and whatever, right? Meaning that they're if they want to sleep with a person, they are allowed to sleep with a person, right? Especially when it comes to this whole uh, um, women's empowerment, right? They don't have to sleep with a guy for whatever reason, right? They don't have to sleep with a guy for whatever reason. They can sleep with whoever they want to sleep with. That's more power to these women, right? Freedom, right? If it doesn't matter how many people they sleep with, it doesn't matter how few people they sleep with, they can do whatever they want because it's their body and they have the right to it. Which I totally agree. Totally agree 100%. Right? Uh, Sleep with whoever you want to sleep with. Right? More power to you. You know, if you sleep with a whole bunch of people, fine, man. That's your thing. You sleep with a whole bunch of people, man. Have fun in your sexcapades, man. Just go, have fun, right? You get to choose who you sleep with. So this woman, right, who's a professional porn star, and a porn star who sleeps with people for a living, on camera, and she said that she was warning the next person that was going to be in this role that she left, that the man that she was the next girl was going to be in this movie with has done gay porn, and you should protect yourself, right? Basically, saying that the guy, basically STD, trans, sexual transmitted diseases and stuff like that. Protect yourself. Be careful because stuff like that. Which that's her reason for not doing it. She believes that gay people, excuse me, gay people are more likely to have sexual transmitted diseases, or people who engage in same sex, especially guys, have a higher likely rate to have sexual transmitted diseases. I personally don't know if that's true or not. That's just a belief. Fine, whatever. Whatever your reason for not sleeping with a guy, that's her reason. Cool. The internet destroyed her. It's probably a poor choice of words, in light of her actually killing herself allegedly. But it's still messed up either way. It's like, man, hold on. Like, you people, and I'm talking to SJW feminist people here, you people are all about women's right to, be able to sleep with whoever you want to sleep with, right? Lesbian people can sleep with lesbian people. Gay people can sleep with gay people. Bisexual people can choose whether to sleep with a guy or a girl. More power to you, right? Because that's what we are. Our bodies are our temples or something like that shit. But the second somebody says they don't want to sleep with somebody, right? They don't want to do a porno scene with somebody because they have done a porno scene with somebody of the same sex, then you want to jump down their throat, right? And tell them to kill themselves. I think one person actually said, like, either apologize or swallow a cyanide pill or something like that. All right, either way, it's a win, right? So in lieu of all this harassment that she was getting, unjustified harassment, mind you, she apologized, which I wouldn't have done, right? I would have said, like, look, I think she apologized, but then said it's my choice to sleep with whoever I want to sleep with. So that's why I think she said. But this is what I would have said, right? First of all, fuck you. I'm not fucking anybody that I don't want to fuck with. So if you got a fucking problem with me not fucking someone, then you can go fuck yourselves. So fuck you. that's what I would have said. All right, but that's how I feel. Right? I'm not going to sleep with somebody that I don't want to sleep with, after finding out enter information here about them, right? Like, I don't want to sleep with fat people. I don't want to sleep with a fat chick, right? That's just me. I am not sexually attracted to fat people. Not saying that fat people are ugly. Not saying that fat people are disgusting. Not saying that fat people don't need to exist. I'm not saying none of those things. And I hate the fact that I had to clarify that for all these sensitive ass people who take things way out of proportion, because they do. You know you do. It's just that I, myself, do not find fat women sexually attractive. I am not aroused by fat women. That's just me, right? I'm not saying they're ugly, not saying they're dumb, right? There actually are some beautiful big people, fat women, right? The fat women overweight, not overweight. Well, not overweight people. Overweight, and when I say overweight, I mean like damn, like you can like just huge women. All right, I'm not saying that's overweight to me. You weigh a good 300 pounds and you have rows of fat, right? That's when I say overweight. Now, fat man, you got a little belly on you. You a little plump, right? You're what full figured, right? I think that's the term that some of them love to use. You know, y'all beautiful, right? Some of y'all are actually kind of actually gorgeous, right? Not saying that you can't be gorgeous, but there's women out there who are full figure fat who are gorgeous, beautiful people, beautiful looking people, right? It's just that I'll never approach you sexually at all. That's just me, right? So, damn, I went on this weird justification, and I forget where I was going with that. What was I saying? Porn star. Yeah, the porn star apologized, right? In her own way, right? And I, in turn, would have said, you go fuck yourself. I'm not fucking anybody because I'm not fucking this person because they've been a gay porn star and I want to protect my body from sexual transmitted diseases. I know when I'm with somebody who is, who does straight sex, right? Or, traditional porn, which is, a guy and a girl, that the girls that I work with are all been tested. They're not, they're all been tested, right? Or I don't know her way of thinking, but it's less likely that she would get sexually transmitted diseases from some guy who does straight porn, who only does porn scenes with women, right? Or have sexual contact in porn scenes with just women, right? That's what I'm assuming that she means, right? And the internet just didn't like her at all. And then I think one of her last tests was just simply, I'm done. I don't think it was like I'm done, but very, very simple, short. I think it had a low on it, and then next thing you know, she was found dead by alleged suicide. And it's sad. It's really sad. And I know there's been reports that there's been other factors to her reaching this unfortunate conclusion of her life, right? As a depression, which I suffered from and been very open about. Not suicidal thoughts, mind you, just depression in general, which struck a nerve with me. And she was sexually abused when she was younger by someone who was not her father, right? They made that extremely clear in an interview that she had a few months back, that she was sexually abused by somebody and was not her father. I guess they had to make that perfectly clear because of the whole kind of like girl goes to porn because she was touched by daddy, something like that. So it's a sad thing, and I partially like I'm upset at the community because they seem to flip flop real easily depending on who says what, right? Who says what to who, right? And it doesn't make any sense to me. It's like, why in the world are you getting mad at somebody who's choosing not to sleep with somebody because of whatever reason? Y'all get mad at her because of that. You think she's a bigot because of that. Like, man, that's her reason, right? Like some people have uh, some people have chosen not to sleep with somebody because of their haircut, right? Like, no. I know this for a fact because I was out with a girl, right? I was out with a girl. We was at a bar, right? We was at a bar and we were just hanging out. This is somebody that I consider like a friend. There was no way there was no way that I was going to do anything to her. There was no way that she was going to do anything to me. We was mutually like, nah, this ain't like us getting in the bed together or getting in any sort of thing. It's just not a good thing for everybody involved, right? So we was at a bar. We were looking around. I was looking at all the females there. She was looking at all the guys there, right? And we was kind of just helping each other out. I'm like, hey, look at that guy over there, right? He look all right, maybe you want to, talk to him. He's kind of looking your way, by the way. He's been looking over here, looking at you. Or, looking at you, seeing how good you are because you looking good, right? Why don't you go talk to him, right? She literally said this to me, like, he cute and all, but you see that dude's haircut? I'm like, yeah, it's a nice little haircut. I personally wouldn't do it. Like, this is like when I was like starting to grow out my hair and I just started my dread. So this was like a long time ago. I was just starting off my hair. It's like, yeah, that's a cool haircut. I could never pull that off. I wouldn't like it. I think it's too much. But, it's whatever. She was like, nah, I think it looks stupid. I think he looks like an eraser. She said that. She's like he looks like an eraser. Like, what the fuck you mean look like an eraser? Like an eraser on a pencil? Like, yeah, he looks like an eraser on a pencil. Like, that's what his hair reminds me of. And I don't want to sleep with an eraser. I'm like, really? like that's your reason. That's your whole reason right there. Because this dude haircuts remind you of an eraser on a number 2 pencil that you used to use in school to do your tests and do little doodles and write little notes between you and your friends back in the day. That's the reason why you won't go over there and talk to this guy or give this guy a time of day, because his haircut reminds you of an eraser. Yeah, I don't like his hair. It makes him look like an eraser to me, and I don't like it. Mind you, right? This guy was not wearing anything yellow, right? This guy was wearing typical, like this guy was wearing like a button-down shirt, right? Actually, no, I want to say he was wearing like a button-down shirt, right? Looked all right for what he, looked all right, looked cool. Some jeans, like some regular jeans, a button-down shirt, had some boots on, typical club sort of outfit, right? Pretty loud. I think it was like I want to say Ed Hardy-esque. I think that was around the time when Ed Hardy was pretty in, and wasn't yellow at all. There was like no yellow on this dude. It's more like a red and green, it's red sort of color. It's like, now it look like a eraser. I'm like, what the fuck is what are you drinking, by the way? What are you drinking that makes you think that this dude looks like an eraser? So, women or people have weird reasons why they won't pursue anybody or won't sleep with somebody, right? I think I want to say it's more with women in general. I think it's more with women. There's one particular thing that they find unattractive and just do that. Because I know with me personally, it's just as long as you hot and not fat. I'm going back to the fat thing. As long as you hot, then you got a shot. I don't give a fuck. Like, You fine? Cool. All right, maybe you got a little gap teeth. All right, I get past that. Maybe you got kind of big forehead. You still make it all work though. You still look good. All right, cool. You bald. All right, I don't know. The bald chicks kind of wear me out, but I still swing it. I still swing it your way. It doesn't matter. I'll still go. Women, I don't know, y'all. Women are weird to me in picking stuff, but that's their choice. They can do whatever they want. I'm perfectly fine with that. Just all the sexy chicks out there, all the sexy ladies out there. Give your boy Crimson. You know, give your boy Crimson a time of day, and I'll make you feel right. Get you all this nice, sexy chocolate up in here. But I think that's about it for me. This is a shorter one. I think. I don't know. This is gonna be a short one because that's all the things that kind of bothered me today. Kind of bothered me this week. There's also a little rant I want to do. I wanted to do on Hillary Clinton because that discussion came up today about how Hillary Clinton lost. I think you know what it was. You know what it was that brought up Hillary Clinton, because I seen that she was a Christmas ornament. We seen that she was a Christmas ornament, right? I think she was like the top star, right? And I'm like, why in the hell would you want Hillary Clinton as the top of your top of your Christmas tree? Why would you want her on there? Right? She has done nothing to deserve to be the top of anything, especially my Christmas tree. Right? That discussion came up, but I'm not going to go. I'm not going to go into that. But yeah, like, I'm so dead serious. There's a Hillary Clinton Christmas ornament. I think that goes on the top of the tree. There's also Beyonce and Serena Williams, I believe, and I think I want to say like Taylor Swift or Katy Perry was up there too. I don't know, but I know Hillary Clinton was one. I can understand Serena Williams. I can definitely understand Beyonce and Taylor Swift, right? But Hillary Clinton is not one. But anyway, till next time, people. Deuces. If you have anything that you want me to talk about, please leave a comment down below, and I will see if I can get around to it, or I will definitely get around to it, or I will see if it's a good topic for me to talk about. But once again, till next time, people, deuces. I'm out. Peace.